How are you guys doing? Okay, today we'll be looking at what we'll be discussing today is going to be very special because though it relates to my channel, but it's something I've not discussed here before. It's concerning some spiritual guidelines. I will not be going to full details actually, but I'll be touching few words that I'll be mentioning in the future. Today by the way, if you're just joining me, my name is Kenneth, and this is Basic Home Remedy. On here, we drop health tips. We'll give you tips regarding herbs, how you could take care of yourself, beauty, fitness tips, and as well spiritual guide. There's a lot of things we found around us that we don't know the spiritual benefit. Okay, apart from the consumption, you consuming it, there's so many spiritual benefit to things we find around us, particularly herbs. Okay, so if you've not subscribed to my channel, I would want you to go ahead, smash the subscription button, and as well turn on the notification bell on so you'll be notified first once I drop new videos. Okay, so today we're looking at alligator pepper. For we the Igbos, we call it osoji, while the Yorubas, the western part of Nigeria, they call it atare. Atare. But I don't know if that of the northern part of Nigeria, what they call it, outside the rest of them. So we'll be looking at the spiritual benefit of osoji, that is alligator pepper. I have one here. So this is how it looks like. Okay, it's covered in form of a pouch, covering it. Okay, and the seeds are very tiny. Okay, very tiny, even way more tinier than the mustard seed is more smaller than it. Okay, but it's just of very close size. All right, so now this also, for some people around the world, this is going to serve as spice. We down here we use as spice as well, but we use it mostly for the spiritual benefit. Okay, so this osoji I have here, the alligator pepper, is way efficient than we ourselves do know. Okay, right, anyone could do this. What about teaching you guys? Anyone could do it. Christian, Muslim, even pagans, if you like, and even atheists. You can practice what I'm about showing you in a second. Now, there are so many ways that you could make use of this osoji. Right, this example, there's so many ways you can use it. For using for different purposes. I mean, spiritually now. I'm talking about spiritual wise. Now, first I'll be looking at how you could use it if you want, perhaps if you want to, have breakthrough, favor. We have so many problems down here. Believe it or not, this is just the way it is. Okay. Now, if you have several attacks, you do have attack in your brain, I'll be touching this very path in my future videos. But what we're looking at today is how you use this very subject to attract favor, attract breakthrough. Right, now, if you own a shop or you work, get this osoji. By the way, before you open it, you don't just open it this way, just the same way. For instance, I've opened this one already. You don't just cut it open. No, you have to put this very osoji behind your back. Okay, behind your back, and open it. You kind of tear it open behind your back, and you bring it before you, in your front, and begin to take off the seed. Now, why you have to do that? It has some significance. Okay, it makes it more effective. Why it has to go behind your back. All right. Now, once you do it, you take 7 seeds. You take 4 or 7. These two numbers are significant amount about teaching you. So you take 4. Let's assume we are going with 7 seeds. Okay. You chew them. You chew them in the morning. Perhaps you are going for an interview. Or you're going to your shop. or you are going to your store, you are going to whatever thing you do that fetch you money. You take 7 seeds and you chew them. Don't swallow them, you just chew them. Once you are done chewing them, as you are chewing them, you begin to like say, pronounce good things to yourself. Okay, pronounce good to like, today I'm going out, I want to be favored by my boss, I want to be favored with everyone that I'm gonna get in contact with today. So you begin to say these things. Okay, you say these things. Afterwards, you do what? Simply spit it out. You spit it out. You can as well do this even while you're at your workplace or at your store. All right. There's so many other ways that these things could be used. Like I said before, take for instance, you often perhaps there's also a health benefit as well, but there's so many things. I mean, this tiny thing it works wonders. So I don't want us to let's take it one after the other. Now, perhaps you do have constant attack, okay, in your dream. I'll be elaborating this more in my future videos. Now, if you do have constant attack rather in your dream, just get this 7 C's. You place it under your pillow. Before you do that, you have to read Psalm. Okay, read some Psalm. You can still do this, but to increase the efficacy, read some Psalm 140. Read it from one to the end. Play this under your pillow and go to bed. All this attack is going to stop. It will cease completely. So I'm telling you this out of experience. And I want you to do what? Practice it and get back to me. It goes, for instance, we are going for a job interview. Okay? You're going for a job interview to attract favor, breakthrough. Get this either 4 or 5 or 7 rather. 4 or 7. Chew it, okay? You chew it and you go to the interview. Favor is going to be right there waiting for you. Okay, you'll be any person you come in contact with. Those people that perhaps when you even greet them, they snub you. Your boss that treats you, that maltreats you, or perhaps you guys don't just get along with each other. With this, okay, once you begin to use it constantly, you find that things begins to move smoothly for you, basically. Okay, and I'll be drawing a curtain today. I'll be drawing a curtain to this very place. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I want you to smash the subscription button and as well turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified first when I upload new videos. Give it a try. This is how natural things God has provided for us. Okay, very effective. Make use of it. Thank you. See you in my next video.